Hi, St. Lucia. Good morning, family. Thank you for joining us. This morning is back on I Am Chayla Mendez, your host, and today we have Jennifer here. And if you notice, we have some really eye-catching pieces, very unique, and they're a labor of love because Jennifer is the creator of these pieces that you see before you, and this is called, well, her brand, I should say, is Poetry Kisses. So if what you see doesn't entice you, the name also entices you. So Jennifer, good morning and welcome to this morning.
Thank you.
Great, and I'm happy because we've been wanting her on for quite some time, and she was a little under the weather, so I'm happy that you're here and in better spirits with us. So we're going to introduce St. Lucia officially on this morning to Poetry Kisses. So if, someone came up and asked about Poetry Kisses, what would you tell them is your brand? What is it all about?
Well, we focus mainly on jewelry, ladies' jewelry. However, we do it's clothing and accessories. It's all handmade, locally made, St. Lucian, natural, anything that you could think of, everything, whatever your style is, whatever your taste is. We do custom pieces. It's anything that you want it to be. The sky is the limit. Anything that you desire, if you like a certain piece that you've seen, anything that you like, we can recreate it as you wish.
Great. So now, you know what, that's what I think I'm also really enjoying. Besides pieces that you would just, from your own creativity come up with, you can also customize for persons.
Customize for persons. If they see something that they can't get readily, it's not readily available in St. Lucia with the material that they like. They see something online that they really like. They send me a picture. We try to recreate it as best as possible. Put our own little spin on it, but that we give the customer what exactly it is that they want, that they're looking for.
Nice. Yeah. So, Poetry Kisses, the name alone catches my attention. How did you come up with the name?
It's actually a poem I read a while back by Elizabeth Browning. It's called When He Kissed My Hands, and it meant a lot to me. It resounded with me because of it was talking about self-acceptance and love and passion and creativity, and the subject in the poem, him being, to me, what it meant to me is the creator, my the God that I serve, and the talents and the passions that He's placed inside me, that He kissed my hands, and from it sprang forth creativity and everything I do. I do a lot of stuff with my hands. I make jewelry, I sew, I do a number of different things, but that's where the name really came from. And I love poetry, and just so that poem, He Kissed My Hands, it really settled with me, and the name just came from it. It just happened.
Nice. Well, I love that. And so how did you start Poetry Kisses? Where did it all begin for you?
Well, I've always made jewelry. I've always liked being a little different. I've always had strange, a lot of people say my tastes are very strange in the jewelry, in the clothes that I wear, what I do with my hair. So it started off not getting the stuff that I was looking for, the trends and everything that's always out there. I love fashion, I love different styles and exploring different styles, and it's not so easy to get it down here. So what I did, I would just create it myself. I saw something I like, I tried making it as close as possible, and it just kind of took off. I mean, people would see the necklaces and they would compliment me on it. I tell them I made it, and I was like, oh, you made that, and I want one. And so that's how it started. So I was working a normal 9 to 5, and I was just making jewelry like mine for everybody, and I just decided, well, okay, since this is kind of going somewhere, so we just started the business. So we started the Facebook page. I started putting photos up of what I've done, what I've given to people, stuff that I've had, and it just kind of took off on its own.
Yeah. So then, it's kind of interesting, the story and how it came about. How long has officially Poetry Kisses been in existence for?
Okay, we did the page we did the Facebook page in 2012, and in 2015 we had the business registered. So we've been operating since 2012. We've been actually operating as a business. So it's between 2017 now. So it's not a very long time. It's a small business. It's happened very slowly, but it's been a while that we've been out there. We're trying to get out there more, have people see the pieces more and experience and actually feel it and try it on. It's one thing to see the piece on a stand or on a picture, but to actually have it and see, because a lot of people, they look at it especially the bigger pieces, and they figure, oh, that's not my style, and maybe
Right.
it might not suit me, and then they try it on and they fall in love with it, and it's like, oh my gosh, I never knew that, and so much potential, and it becomes their favorite one. So that's what we're trying to do right now.
Nice. So you know, when you create a piece, and especially let's say something you've customized for somebody,
Mhm.
and it's delivered to the customer, and you
Mhm.
see their reaction.
That's such a nice
How?
feeling.
Yeah. How do you
That
feel
is
in
a
that
lovely
moment?
feeling. I feel so accomplished. Like it makes me feel really good, because it feels like, well, one, the customer is pleased with what they have, it was exactly as they imagined it, and that they're happy about it. And I've impacted their lives in some way. I've created something that they can enjoy for a long time.
Now, St. Lucia, again, it's pieces that clearly you can see is made with love, because Jennifer clearly enjoys what she's doing, and there's a lot of passion that goes into it. And I think, you know, we've enticed enough. Now we have to give them the hookup, because, you know, they're seeing the pieces. If they want to reach out and follow, and of course, get their own pieces, how are they able to do so?
Well, like I said, we're on Facebook, Poetry Kisses on Facebook. You could just search for us and you find us. We're on Instagram as well, under the same name. And we have, if you'd like to purchase, you could order from us via social media, via inbox, and we deliver to you, whether we could meet you at a location in town or up north, wherever to your convenience. As well, we do have pieces at Caribbean Island Mix at Rodney Bay. And we now have a St. Lucian, a Castries outlet. So it's El Shaddai Enterprises, where we have the pieces readily available for your pickup whenever you like.
Perfect. So is there any contact number as well for?
Yes, you could contact us at 715-2628. It is on the Facebook page and on Instagram as well. Yeah.
Great. Now, one thing that Jen left out, I'm going to make sure I point that out there. She's also managing that variety store, El
Yes,
Shaddai.
ma'am.
So that's in Castries. So as you can see, she's definitely a powerful lady, gifted with her talents, and of course, businesswoman at heart. So make sure you go check them out as well at the variety store. Hit them up on social media. And again, so if you want to have your own statement piece, then Poetry Kisses is for you. So make sure you show lots of love, and thank you so much again for
Thank you
coming
for having
through.
me.
All right,
Thanks.
I think today our table looks extra special, so I'm gonna feel sad when has to be taken away. But in the meantime, we will enjoy it, and we look forward to, of course, getting your feedback on Poetry Kisses, and of course the support, because again, this is St. Lucian, and it's something that we need to be proud of. So guys, we will bring you more. We're gonna keep in that pursuit of other interesting and creative St. Lucians out there. So we'll see you soon. Family, good morning. It is time to wake up. It's time to rise and shine. As you can see, we have these vibrant colors because we're sending you that energy. That's the St. Lucian sunshine. And we have to say a special welcome back home to Brother Ed Umoja. Of course, it's all about PIF. That's the Peter International Film Festival. So, Brother Ed, welcome back home.
Welcome, peace and blessings. Let me greet you as in the name of God and the ancestors. I welcome you to what we're doing here in your homeland, our homeland, St. Lucia.
Great. Now, St. Lucia, I'm super excited because this is almost like our 1 year anniversary, with this morning and PIF being together. And it's PIF 2017. So tell us about what's new and exciting for this year.
A lot's going on this year. One thing is that, first of all, our theme this year is empowering the youth. Very important that people understand we have a theme every year. Second, on that, we have a theme song done by Sharon Deuce Bryce, which is called Speak. We just got it night before. It is slamming.
So hot off the press.
Hot off the press. It's really cool. Sharon Deuce Bryce, Mecca is on it. Yannick Hooper from Barbados and Aziza from Barbados is on it. So he did a great job on that. Also coming on island, we have Kim Williams from Hollywood. So we actually have a Hollywood writer-producer coming on to work our masterclass for us. We have a comedic yoga instructor coming on. We have a 15-year-old filmmaker from Philadelphia coming in. So we have all these things happening. It's really cool. The best thing that people in St. Lucia need to do is go to the website, pitonfilmfest.org. When they go there, they'll see all the things that we're working on. This year is very important because we are taking it to the next level. As you know, the film industry is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. I want you to think about, I want your listeners to think about, your watchers to watch, check this out. When's the last time, When's the last time you saw American-based film producers here in Ireland shooting a film? Think about that. Okay, we have one coming on Ireland. We're going to be shooting a music video for the theme song, and we're working on the movie we're shooting here also. So what we're doing, we're bringing the multi-trillion-dollar industry to St. Lucia and attaching it to tourism. An independent muscle and a dependent muscle coming together. Tourism is a dependent muscle. You know that, right? Because you're dependent on someone else to do something before you make money. The film industry is an independent muscle because I could produce a movie right here, Evolutions, and send all over the world. So I'm not dependent on someone coming here. I can send things out. So you're talking about independent, multi-trillion-dollar industry attaching it to tourism. What else do we need here? Unless they don't need no jobs.
And of course, we know we all definitely need that. And the thing is, too, we have so much talent here. It may sound cliche because everybody says it and they say it loosely, but it's true. We have raw talent, and
Homegrown.
people are looking. Yeah, it's homegrown, and we're looking for these avenues to showcase it. And from last year, I know one thing that we learned. You know, that the film industry is not just what you think of as just an actor and the screenwriters, etc., but you need the stage hands and, you know.
The film industry, Jayla, listen to this. The film industry is the only industry on this planet that uses every vocation you could think of. The only industry that does that. In front of the camera or behind the camera. Mm-hmm. Behind the camera, you have designers, writers, set carpenters, plumbers, electricians. All those people need behind the scenes. So when you look at the industry and what it brings to your country, that's why everyone's fighting for films now. Mm-hmm. Fighting for films to come to the community. They know when the infrastructure of your community or your country is fixed up by the film community, because they had to put roads down. They'll put the roads down the road, the trucks and all the different stuff. And when they leave, all that stuff is there. So with the film industry, it takes some of the burden off the local government, because they'll come in and they have in their budget, they will budget to do certain things. So that's very important. We look at what the film industry does to your community and to your country. Once you establish that with them, they will come in, and when they come and they like what they see, they'll come back again, and again. So imagine we get 2 films shot here in St. Lucia a year.
That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
And see, in my company, what we do, we have a internship program, and so we put that in. So when people who come in to work with us, we say to them, bring some of the young people on set, let them see what you're doing, so that way they have the knowledge. So when you leave, they could do themselves.
Exactly.
Which is Ujima.
You're passing it on. Now, one thing I want to just touch on as well, the theme, empowering youth. Mm-hmm. For me, I think this is a very, very strong theme as well. But I want to pick your brain, for 2017, why is this the theme of choice?
Well, what we do is that last year we had Women in the Arts. All these things we do all year round. Because remember, PIF is a 12-month initiative. Mm-hmm. We celebrate what we have done, what we are doing, and what we're going to do. So we do this all the year. I teach children photography in school. So we do what we do, we just highlight something that we're already doing, and we just bring it to the forefront in the year. So this year, I wanted to highlight what we're doing to the young people, because the young people are our future. If we do not give them the education, we cannot complain if they're not doing anything. Mm-hmm. So we want to make sure we want to invite them into the room, give them the mic, and have them say something. Let's let them know that they are valuable to our future, because when we get older, they're the ones going to be stepping into power. I mean, you have a prime minister here, right? A long time ago, he was a kid, wasn't he? Exactly. We all were children. It's a cycle. So we have to remember that we must not take away from the young people. We must bring them into the room, give them a mic, and let them say something. We got to educate them. So that's what PIF is doing. So this year we are highlighting that, saying, look at what these young people are doing. We saw this young lady yesterday in Soufriere. She was scared to sing. So we put her behind our step and repeat. She sang behind the step and repeat. And after that, another young lady came up and sang. So after that young lady sang, we said, would you like to come back and try? She said, I'm nervous. Okay. Then she came in front of the camera and sang. And she was slamming. And her friends was like, we didn't know you could sing like that. So she's going to be part of PIF 2018 on our theme song next year. I don't know who's going to be doing it, but she's going to be working with them. So we empowered her. So now she's going to go back and tell her friends, I'm going to be part of PIF next year. See, this is what we're doing. We cannot ask these young people to get all this education and not give them avenues to use it. So PIF is just highlighting. We have PIF in Botswana. We have PIF in Montserrat. We have PIF in the U.S. Texas is Aleutian, like myself, Peter Lynn Renee.
Yes.
Peter met Chicago, we have Marlon Kirby from Jamaica. Now we have Hampton Roads, Virginia, which is a sister whose father's from Trinidad. And we have Fort Lauderdale, and we work in Barbados with Sister Anais, the film commissioner in Barbados. So we are moving, and I'm still in India with the All Lights India.
So St. Lucia, as you can see, PIF is a major movement, and it's 2017, all about empowering the youth. Make sure you go visit the website as well so you can see the full schedule. It is on until the 20th.
She's going.
So make sure you're part of it. And again, there's so many things on the calendar that is open to the public, no charge, and a few that might have, but there's so many things that you can help to just develop your craft, learn something new. So make sure you're part of it. And of course, Brother Ed is always welcome and always willing to assist. So make sure you come out. We're going to be looking for you guys throughout. Thank you so much, Brother
Give me
Ed.
some love, girl. Thank you so much. Family,
All right.
thank you.
Thank you.